Come to your back body. Lie on your mat. Find quiet. Find stillness. Your only job at this present moment is to think about the breath. Feel the breath moving through your body, evenly, seamlessly. And just a few rounds before you begin to deepen your breath. You can move one hand to the heart center, one to the belly, and deepen your breath and let it move to the belly. Expand and feel the side bodies, the back body. Let the breath move all the way to your chest cavity. Let the breath be your anchor during your practice, your asana. Always come back to the breath, trying to match movement with the breath. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Finding a balance, knowing that your breath is your unique breath. Let yourself move into stillness, quieting the mind, letting go of all cares and worries, arriving in the present moment, feeling the earth receive your back body before you begin to move and flow and assume all the different shapes that your body is capable of, with or without modification. Begin by moving your legs over to the right side of your mat and extending your arms behind you. You can cross your right leg over your left and begin to stretch the side body in a banana asana, more of a paced breathing, letting go of any judgment that you may have. Finding stillness, noticing and feeling the deep stretch in your side body. Inhaling and exhaling, and perhaps curving the spine a little bit more if it feels comfortable for you. Let your gaze be towards your feet, or if your neck is compromised in any way, your gaze can be towards the sky. Settle for a moment and move your legs over to the left side of your mat, crossing your left ankle over your right. Inhaling your arms above your head, and again, allowing yourself to find a more paced, even breathing. Letting go of cares, worries, quieting the mind. Beginning your practice softly, beginning your practice gently, knowing that in all poses and all shapes, you'll honor your body. Come to the center of your mat. Stretch your arms overhead and point or flex your toes and give your body a good awakening. Lengthen, feel your spine, kiss the earth. And then spinal rock up in whatever way is comfortable for you and come to a seated position. You can cross your legs in a sukhasana. You can sit on a blanket. You can lean against a wall. You can keep your legs outstretched. Notice your state of mind as you begin to stretch the neck, moving your right arm over your head, letting your right ear release to your shoulder. And then do the same on the opposite side. Your right arm is extended. This time your left arm gently grazes your head and moves your ear towards your left shoulder. Stretching the neck muscles helps you relax and helps you quiet the mind. Lessen all the internal chatter that takes place. Lift and lower your neck slowly, gently. Chin to chest, and then to the right very gently, and to the left. Hands placed on your knees, on your thighs, helping to ground you, connecting you to Mother Earth. Again, awaken the body, stretching towards the sky, right and left, lengthening the body, awakening the body. And let the arms come down by your sides. Move into your table position. Your wrists are under your shoulders, and begin to lift and lower the right leg, opening and awakening the hips, preparing you for your standing postures. And lift and lower the left leg, inhaling and exhaling. Come to stillness. Release any tension in the back, and come around to the long side of your mat, sitting on your knees, finding your props, your blocks, placing them along your sides. You can adjust them when you enter the pose. Come up on your knees, find a comfortable position. Inhale your arms overhead as you extend your right leg long, and find a side bend in this gate pose, Parigasana. You can use a block to receive your right arm. You don't have to come down all the way to the mat. Let the block support you. And then move to the opposite side, gazing upward, focusing on your inward journey as you move into the pose, matching the movement with the breath. Bring your right leg in, just pause for a moment, find the breath, and then inhale up again, extending your left leg this time. Reach overhead with your right arm, finding a side stretch, using the block, bending your knee if there's any discomfort in your extended leg. You can keep your knee bent. You can rearrange the block on the low side, the high side, or the medium side. And then reverse your stretch in the opposite direction. Focusing, breathing. Knowing that this journey is your own. Come back down, put the blocks out of the way towards the short end of the mat. And then return to your table position. Inhale and exhale, wrists under shoulders, finding movement with the spine in your cat dog. Inhaling and lifting and exhaling, rounding the spine. Move your hands up, one palm print. Come into your first down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. And see all your worries from a different angle now in this mild inversion. Gently tiptoe up to the front of the mat. Fold in an Uttanasana, a forward fold, and then a half lift, trying to keep your spine as straight as possible. Bend your knees and power up as you circle the sun and move into chair pose, Uttanasana. Create strength, create perseverance and willpower. You can move your arms in front of you, along the side of you, or in back of you, whichever way feels more comfortable. Hands released to Anjali Mudra in front of the heart, Uttanasana, and then a ragdoll. Bending the knees, resting the chest on the thighs, finding your half lift. And then powering up again. A gentle, very gentle back bend, and then hands in front of your heart center, preparing for your next pose. A one-leg figure four pose, more of a balancing pose. Your bent foot is flexed, your standing leg is pressed into the earth. And improve your awareness as you focus, as you balance, and as you concentrate. Prepare for the opposite side, your one-legged figure four pose. Inhale the arms overhead, bend the knees, and this time cross your left leg over your right, Flex your foot, press your palms together for balance, and find that focus, that concentration that helps you with your balance poses. Inhale your arms up, circle the sun, Uttanasana, half lift. Step back into a plank pose, feeling the energy radiating through the soles of your feet, pressing into the earth with the palms of your hands. And then move your left arm in towards the center of the mat as you twist and spin the belly. In your plank twist, find a spiritual growth and a balance as you spin and as you move through the wind. And prepare for your plank twist on the opposite side, pressing your right hand into the earth, reaching and lifting and gazing towards your left arm. Finding that balance, finding the movement, allowing the body to stretch. Bend the knees, come down into your prone position on the mat, crisscross the arms, settle in, take a few breaths. Begin to calm the mind, calm the body. Turn your cheek in one direction and then the opposite, helping you restore, helping with the breath. And then prepare for your baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Your arms move down by your breastbones. You lift your palms and you gaze over the front of your mat. You inhale and exhale as you press your pelvis into the earth. And then as you lift, you gaze over the front of your mat, creating calm in the spine as you lengthen. Repeated movements of this Bhujangasana, this baby cobra, help strengthen the back muscles. Inhaling and exhaling. Come up to your first child pose. You can widen your knees, arms extended long on your mat, and fold and accept your body as it is. Let the earth support you as you breathe and rest. Lift your head, turn yourself to the long side of the mat. Place the soles of your feet together. Preparing for Baddha Konasana, the bound angle pose or butterfly pose. Become aware of the breath and begin to see your mind, and as you begin to stay in the present. Don't allow your mind to drift. Stay in the moment. You can receive your forehead on the high side of the block, or if you can manipulate the block on the low side or the medium side, you can rest your forehead in that way. Become aware of the breath. Close your eyes and breathe. Aware of the moment. Aware of the pattern of your breath. And then lift your legs, windshield wiper from right to left, palms behind you, heart lifted. Finding some gentle movement in your leg muscles. Lay yourself down, bend your knees, and extend your right leg long towards the sky, your left leg in front of you. And begin to point and flex, just warming up any muscles in the legs. Circle a few times in one direction and circle in the opposite direction. Bring your knee in towards your shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Release your right leg long, bend your left leg, and again begin to point and flex your foot. Make some circles in one direction, make some circles in the opposite direction. lengthening, finding room in your body, pressing your knee in towards your left shoulder and releasing to the mat. Extend your legs long, place your palms behind you and lift to reverse plank pose, Purvottasana. Calm the mind as you build the strength in your arms, your shoulders, and your core. Lifting your heart away from the earth. And then come into your table shape. Inhaling and exhaling, finding some movements with the spine. Coming up to your down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Walking your dog if it feels right for your body. And coming down on your elbows, dolphin pose. Offering deep concentration and trust within yourself. Inhaling and exhaling, and then lowering your knees to the mat. Finding your way back up to your downward facing dog. Stretching and lengthening the spine, and then walking your toes very slowly up towards the front of the mat. Hanging your forward fold and your half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Powering up, circling the sun, a gentle back bend. And preparing for your warrior poses. Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 are very energizing, healing, active poses. Step your left foot back. The sole of your foot is planted into the earth. Your forward knee is bent. Your arms are alongside your ears. And realize all the changes that you're going through. Welcome. Welcome all the changes with determination. Allow yourself to take charge of your destiny, your future, as you move into Warrior 2. And then reverse your warrior. Peaceful warrior, living fully in the moment. Move into side angle, stretch and balance, and release any emotional energies that you may be carrying. Move into your Warrior 3 pose, finding more determination, more strength, more courage. As you move into a modified version of Warrior 3, hand on the block, leg extended behind you. Back to your Warrior 2 and framing the foot and coming into your downward facing dog. Move back into a tight leg child pose. Find that acceptance. Honor your body. And then prepare for your Warrior C series on the opposite side. This time, let your fingertips walk towards the back of the mat. Find your Uttanasana, your Ardha Uttanasana, your half lift. And power up. A gentle back bend. Giving thanks for coming to your mat today. Hands move in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Step your left leg forward, your right leg is back, and the soles of your feet are both planted into the mat. Your arms reach and lengthen alongside your ears. And open to your Warrior 2. Finding your conviction, finding your strength. Becoming the warrior that is deep within your soul. And then peaceful warrior. You can move your arm behind your back and reach overhead. And then your side angle. Your left arm is extended in front of you. Your right arm reaches overhead. Your forward leg is bent. And then your warrior three, move your block to the opposite side. Inhale and lift your right leg. And you should clear your mind and benefit from any emotional energy that you have. Back to your warrior two. And frame the foot. As you move your left leg back, come into a plank position and lower down to Mother Earth. Resting restoratively now, moving your right leg up, turning your head in the same direction as your bent leg, finding the breath, evening the breath, a gentle inhale, a gentle exhale, listening to your body, seeing if all the joints and ligaments are receiving the energy, receiving the prana. Return restoratively to the opposite leg, moving your left leg up, turning your cheek in the same direction. Feeling the breath soften even more. Come back up into your table position. Swing around to the long side of your mat and prepare for a twist pose. You can extend your right leg long. If you're flexible enough, you can bend your right leg behind you as you twist and gaze over your left shoulder. You can even move your block behind you to let it receive your arm so that your palm rests closer to the earth. Ground physically, massage the internal organs, and allow yourself to regain your sense of equilibrium. Repeat the twist on the opposite side. Right leg crosses over left. Your left leg can be long. Your gaze is behind you. Your right palm is either on the block or the earth. Each time you inhale, lift and lengthen the torso, the spine. And as you exhale, gaze over your shoulder just a little bit more. Your left arm is holding onto your knee. And then do a gentle windshield wipe from right to left. Find your bolster and prepare for a restorative heart opener. Move the bolster long behind you. You can find one of your blocks and elevate the bolster on the low side, the medium side, or the high side, whatever your body is asking for. Move your hips up to the ends of the bolster and open your knees into Baddha Konasana or extend your legs long. In this heart opener experience, allow yourself to experience more love, more compassion, more joy, and forgiveness. Arms alongside your body, gaze lifted toward the sky. Soften the gaze in the eyes. Find the breath. And allow yourself to receive all the goodness from the universe. All the energy that you've created coming back to you now. Right through your heart center. The breath is soft, even. Allow the bolster to receive your back body. Gather the knees together, extend your legs long, press into the earth as you lift yourself up. Just move the bolster out of the way for a moment as you prepare for your next restorative pose, the forward fold. Again, lift the bolster, the top of the bolster, and place your block on the high, medium, or low side. Straddle your legs, flex your feet, and begin to drape the torso over the front of the bolster. Feel all the energy being received by the bolster. The energy is moving down into the bolster, and you're offering your body some self-care, some wellness. You can place your forehead on stacked fists. You can turn your cheek in one direction or the opposite. You can use a towel or a blanket to receive your forehead. Again, find comfort. What works for one body won't always work for the next body. That's why there is modifications. What works for you one day may not work the next day. Hug in the bolster and make any minor adjustments and just breathe. Feel yourself letting go, breath by breath, in the moment. Lift the torso, move the bolster out of the way, and the block. Keep the block nearby for your next posture, supported bridge, Setu Bandhasana. Place the low side, medium side, or high side under your sacrum. Walk the soles of your feet towards your bottom. Turn your knees in together, promoting relaxation and stillness. Open yourself to love. Chin is slightly tucked, the block supporting you. Resting and finding a gentle balance. Inhale and exhale. Find a very gentle, tempered, even breath. Lift the hips, remove the block, and find your sandbag. It's a good prop to add into your collection of yoga props. Place it on the soles of your feet. The weight of the sandbag helps calm the nervous system. This is a pose that helps lower stress and anxiety. Your legs are extended above the heart center. The lymph is draining through your ligaments, through your bones. You're relaxing the mind. You're calming yourself. It's a good posture to allow yourself to assume before bed. It helps calm you. It helps relieve any type of anxiety you may be feeling. Bend your knees when your pose is complete. Let the sandbag fall to the earth. Hug your knees in. Massage your sacrum. Make some circles in one direction. Make some circles in the opposite direction. And then let your knees move to the right. Knees together. Left arm extended from the shoulder. Gaze towards the left arm if it's comfortable for your neck, or gaze towards the sky. Open your heart. Create feelings of well-being. Create feelings of connection. Again, the earth is supporting you, receiving you. Twisting out the body, massaging the colon, the internal organs. Finding a soft breath, a gentle breath. Letting the knees return towards the center, massaging the lower sacrum again, and then letting the knees comfortably drift to the left, extending your right arm, gaze towards the arm or gaze towards the sky. Let your left arm hold your knees, and again find the breath. Find that feeling of well-being as you open your heart and connect to the present moment. Roll your body back to the center of the mat, hug your knees, rock from right to left, and extend your legs long in front of you. Center yourself on the mat, arms alongside your body, hugging in your hips, and begin to tilt the tailbone as you lift and puff up the chest, crown of your head on the earth, toes pointed, moving into fish pose. Matsayasanas. Improve your mindfulness and your self-compassion. Stretch the body long. Breathe. Release and interlace your fingertips along the base of your head, just offering some gentle movement to your neck, releasing any tension from your crown being placed on the earth. And then prepare for your final pose, your Savasana. Arms alongside the body, feet splayed, chin slightly tucked, Mother Earth receiving your back body. And just be now. No doing, just stillness. Let the body heal. Let the body rejuvenate. Let this be a time of conscious rest, where all the energy that you created from your practice moves through you. Receive. You are becoming the song of your heart. How beautiful it is, how beautiful it is, as the flower blossoms forth. You are becoming the song of your heart. How beautiful it is, how beautiful it is, as the flower blossoms forth. Bend your knees, find some gentle movement in your toes, your fingers. Hug your knees into your chest. Breathe energetically. And then allow your body to move to the right side. Cradle your head. Let your left arm find its way to connect to the earth. And then push yourself up to a seated position. Find your comfortable Sukhasana. Again, whatever shape is right for your body. Take one last move around and then move your hands in front of your heart center. To your third eye, thanking yourself, oh Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, peace, peace. As you walk this earth, all the days of your life. Namaste.